guys, welcome to today's video. This is going to be a really weird one for me to begin with, so if you're not a subscriber, you don't care about me as a person, you just literally want to see the goods, I'd fast forward this bit. But I wasn't going to make any videos at all that are new. I've got a few that are already filmed but that are ready to go, and I just wasn't going to bother doing anything new. Basically, I've just had the most horrendous last few days. I don't want to go into it too much. I don't feel like I want to be completely honest. But something awful has happened in my family and I didn't feel like I could make a new video without mentioning it. So I'm sorry if you're annoyed by me being a bit vague, but I feel like I look rough, I sound rough, I feel rough, but also I had to be home alone today and I just wanted to be busy and also feel like I was chatting to someone. So I whacked out my camera and I'm going to just get on with it and film what I was originally going to film today. It feels a bit weird to be doing so, but it's just what I think I need today. So yeah. This video isn't going to be really depressing. I'm going to go back to my normal self, not 100% but as much as I can to show you everything. But yeah, I just felt like I couldn't really do this without mentioning that my life has changed in the last few days and that it's affecting me. I just want to say as well to begin with that we are in a different location. I didn't particularly want this as a background in this video. I like to coordinate what I'm wearing to what the background is, and I'm quite pastel-y and then that's black. But this is just my living room. I've moved from where I normally film because of everything that's happened and I just don't have the strength to manoeuvre around everything that's set up in the spare room at the moment because of Cleo having her surgery. Cleo's our kitten. But we've got loads of stuff set up in there so that she's comfortable, and the other day when I filmed in there I could manoeuvre around her, but I can't today, so we're filming in a different place. So this is a LAZYOAF sample sale. If you don't know, I'm a huge LAZYOAF fan. It's my favourite brand of all time. I own so many pieces of theirs. I consider myself like a collector of LAZYOAF, to be honest. So the sample sale was on Saturday. It opens at 10. I got there at 5:20 in the morning. I've been to I think this was our 6th one that me and my boyfriend went to. He comes with me just because I couldn't physically do it alone. You know, you guys know if you're a subscriber that I'm not well, so I need his help with carrying stuff. Just with being there, really. I wouldn't go if it was on my own, especially in the new location because it's not very nice. But we've been noticing that even though we've got there about half an hour earlier each time that we've gone, we're still about the same time because it's just getting busier every time we go. So yeah, we got there at 5:20. I had a really successful sample sale. The last one I went to I really weren't happy with. I just felt like, well, first of all I hated the new venue, but second of all I just felt like the stuff in there wasn't very good. It just wasn't really stuff that most people wanted. Normally in the first half an hour to an hour that you're in there, which an hour sounds like a long time to be in the sample sale, but trust me, it's not. It goes so quick. Normally by then everything's the rails are clear and they're either putting new stuff out or they're having to go around and collect stuff that people have dumped on the floor, which is my pet peeve. Don't put clothes on the floor. But yes, this time, so last time there was loads of stuff left because no one wanted it, and this time, yeah, I got a lot of good stuff. I was really, really chuffed. I did spend a lot of money, but this is something that I plan for because like I said, I've been going for 3 or 4 years now to them. So yeah, I'm going to start with accessories. Let's just get into it. So the first thing, this was something that my boyfriend actually picked up and was like, I wasn't sure, but it was fluffy, so I thought you'd like it. And also a backpack. I often have to have backpacks instead of other handbags because of my back problems. And it is this lovely, look at that. I just can't even explain to you how soft it is as well. A lot of faux furs are a bit rough, aren't they? And I don't really like the feel of them, but this is just so soft. This was £25. which is just like crazy for a LAZYOAF bag. It's just a little backpack, and I actually think it's really cute. And I did grab the matching coat, which I didn't think I'd love, and then I loved it in person, but it just didn't fit. It was a small to medium. I thought I'd give it a try because a couple of these items are small to medium, even though we all know I'm not small to medium. But they fit because they're samples, so the size is a bit off, and I'm quite a good gauge of like holding things up and knowing if it's going to fit me. And that I tried on over my jumper, and it did not fit. It felt too uncomfortable, too tight. So yeah, but I got the bag. Lovely. The next thing I was really chuffed about is the Dream On little cushion keyring. I really wanted this like when it got released with all the pyjamas and stuff, but I just didn't think I could justify the price. But now I'm like, I actually can't remember even how much it was, but this was £8, and they had a lot there that didn't have the keyring bit, and it was just like a little pillow, and I was like, well, I love it, but I don't know what I'd do with that. And then I went back, and this was just on its own, and it had the little keyring bit, so I am so pleased I got this. Like, it's just so cute, and it's so soft. This was one of my wish list items. A lot of the time when people go to sample sales, you have like a list of items in your head, or, you know, I don't know, people might actually write it down or save pictures of what you really are going there to get. And a lot of the time with sample sales, you don't know what you're going to get. That's why also I didn't know if I was even going to be filming this video, because I don't think I did the last time. Maybe I did. I can't remember. But I haven't done it every time, basically, that I've done a sample sale, because you just don't know what you're going to get. So this time I got a lot, so I am filming it, but this was one of my wish list items because I just think it looks like my cat Figaro. It's a little tabby cat on the front, and it's a blue love heart bag, and it's got the strap inside, which I'm not going to unravel because I've done that on another one and then it keeps whipping me. How much was this? It's not got the price on it because it came in a bag that had the price on it. I've already thrown that away, like a plastic bag. I think it was 20. I want to say it was 20. I just love it. It just looks like my kitty, so I had to have it. This is one of my favourite purchases from the whole day. I am so unbelievably chuffed. This was again on my wish list, and it was £20. And this is from the Gem range, and it's just the softest, like loveliest thing. It feels really great quality. I just am in love with it. I actually thought when I was in there, I don't know why, but my brain convinced me that this was a sample because the heart was smaller. Like, I thought the heart was bigger on the one that actually got released, but when I checked, it's not. It's exactly the same, and I actually couldn't find any flaws of it until literally before I went to film this. Just the way that it was laying, it's got like a little tiny dirty mark there. Kind of looks like a pen mark. I could probably get it out though, I think, but I mean, I've had it for a few days now and I didn't even notice. I am so in love with this. I can't. It's just the softest, loveliest thing. This is another item that, no, I grabbed this actually. There was just one there, and I just thought it was so soft, and I just thought, why not? I actually don't have many black bags because it's funny because I always say that I don't wear black, and then recently more and more in all my videos I'm showing black items. But I don't have a lot of black bags, so this one I just thought was so cute. It's got a little pink teddy bear on it. If he wasn't pink, I probably wouldn't have gone for it. And it's just, again, unbelievably soft. And this was £20. I think all the bags were £20. Oh, look at that. Adorable. And this was another wish list item. It's the purple heart bag with the bow on it. And it's like velvet. I just think it's adorable. I just loved it, and actually I got a couple of purple items of clothing that look really lovely together, and with this it's just going to be a whole purple like co-ord situation that I'm going to be very happy about. So on to clothes. This first item was something I didn't even blink at when it got released. If you know the brand LAZYOAF, you know that it's quite expensive, their stuff, so I often have to cherry pick with new releases, you know, what I really feel I have to have right then, what I'm happy to wait and see if it's at the sample sale, and stuff that I'm not bothered about at all. And this wasn't even on my like list of things that I necessarily was going to look out for, but I came across it. There was just one there, it was my size, and I'm so glad I did because I love it on, and also at this time of year it's actually really thick and lovely and warm. I'm trying to find the front of it now. It is this black velvet t-shirt which I don't know how much the camera's going to pick up like details. Oh, I think it is. It's got like a ruffle all along the front and back and sleeves. It's quite big and boxy. It's got a bit of a high neck, and also at the front it's got this gorgeous like love heart. It's got like a cut out love heart that shows up on your chest, which also I think is really cute because, is that showing it? There we go. I think it's really cute because it actually shows where my little birthmark is on my chest, like perfectly, which is like kind of weird but kind of cute. I just love it. It feels really nice quality and it's really warm. Oh yeah, this time as well the prices were a lot higher than ever before at the sample sales. So I actually didn't get the most amount of items I've ever got at sample sale, but I spent quite a lot more than I ever have. Just because the prices were a lot more. They released before that the price was going to be a bit higher. I can't remember if they said it was to do with the fire or not, but they definitely did say it was to do with the fact that a lot of their stuff was going to be better quality and closer to the originals, which I do agree. Like, a lot of the stuff I got is exactly, like, I can't seem to find a flaw with it. So that makes sense. But also, yeah, I don't know if you're watching this and you don't know, but they had a huge warehouse fire and lost all of their stock and stuff, so I don't know if it had a bit to do with that. I'm not sure. But on to the next item. This was one of the items that I got in small to medium, and I'm so glad I did because it fits like a dream. It's this pink check shirt, and it's really soft and thick like flannel shirt, and it's got heart pockets. I don't know how much the camera's picking that up. It's got heart pockets, it's long sleeved, it's quite long, it looks really nice just open over a t-shirt or whatever. I was thinking maybe it wouldn't do up over my boobs, but I'd be happy just to have it open or tied around the waist because I love the colours. But actually it does up, and it's like really generous. So even though this was a small to medium, and this was one of those items actually when I went back round a second time, a lady was putting it back, and as she was putting it back I couldn't like reach, so I said to her, I'm sorry, can I please have that if you're not having it? And she was like, yeah, and she passed it to me. She was like, it's small to medium. I said, yeah, but it looks really big. And she was like, yeah, I just don't want to take the risk. And I said, that's fair enough. I said, do you mind if I have it? And she was like, no, I was just going to put it back. So I took it, and I did take the risk, but I held it up to me and I was like, that is like more than enough. And yeah, I'm so glad I did. It's really lovely. This next item was again on my wish list. Since having cats and becoming a cat mum, I love anything with cats on. And I thought this was adorable, but I didn't ever want to buy it. T-shirts are one of those things. I don't think I've ever bought a t-shirt from LAZYOAF for full price. I think I've got them all from sample sales because they often have a lot of t-shirts at their sample sales. So I held out and I got it. It's the Grumpy Cat blue t-shirt. It's really light, boxy, oversized. Got the lovely frill detail. What originally also put me off is this clear bit because I have to wear a bra, so you can see my bra straps, and I wasn't sure what that was going to look like. That really annoys me. If something's sheer, I want it to just be sheer. But actually, it didn't bother me on, and yeah, I really like it. And it's just really nice, again, really nice quality, really thick and gorgeous. I said before the sample sale as well this time that there was going to be more one-offs, and because of the items that were on my wish list, I had gone in and I said to Ben, my boyfriend, that I was going to go straight for the coat rail, and if he could go straight to the knitwear rail because of the time of year it is. I just really wanted jumpers, cardigans and coats, and then afterwards if we got anything extra it was a bonus. But I was walking around afterwards and I was like, wow, so many people got so many amazing one-off pieces. One of the ladies I saw walking around had like a lilac sheer love heart print thing, and I was like in love, but it was obviously a one-off. But again, on my very last go round, someone had just dumped this on a table and it was just sitting there on its own, and the colour drew me in originally. Like, it looks a bit more blue, like a standard blue on the camera, but it's actually like turquoisey teal, and that drew me in, and it was $35. And it's just a cardigan that's got these little smiley faces on it and like pockets. I could be wrong, this could be an item that was released, I don't remember it, and there was literally only one. Normally if there's only one of something and you've literally not seen anyone else walking around with it, then it might be a one-off or something that they just never got around to making. It is an odd fit on, but not enough to put me off. I actually really love it. I think as well, because it's not as thick and chunky as a lot of my other LAZYOAF cardigans, that I'll get a lot of wear around the house in this. Like, I often don't want to wear my big chunky cardigans just around the house, because when my cats climb on me or I'm eating, I'm scared to like ruin them. But because this was like cheaper than I've spent on a lot of them, and is that different material, I think it would just get lots of wear, and I really just love the colour. This item is funny because I wore the dress version of this to the sample sale, and the lady that was serving me when I was paying was like, oh, this looks familiar, and like laughed, and I said, it's one of my favourite things actually that I've ever bought of LAZYOAF. Like, I didn't think it would be, and I held out for a while and ordered it off ASOS in the end, but when I tried it on and saw it in person, it's now become one of my faves. I just love the colourway. Sorry about that, the postman just knocked. It's that time of year where all the Christmas presents we've ordered are turning up. But yes, it's my favourite colourway, and the ruffles on the sleeves just really stand out, and I just adore it. And so I was like, why not? I said to my boyfriend, is it stupid buying the same thing in a t-shirt? And he was like, no, you love the dress, you'll wear the t-shirt loads. And I'm really, really glad I grabbed it. It's this one with the bear and the lilac and pink. It's like in absolutely perfect condition. It was 15. See, normally the t-shirts are 15 or 10, so I was happy with the price. If it was like 35, I don't think I probably would have, because of having the dress, but it just looks so cute with skirts and jeans, and yeah, I just love it. I'm really, really glad I got that. This top I saw at the last sample sale, and I was like, I kept picking it up and putting it down. I wasn't sure. I had less money to spend last time than I did this time as well. And then I saw it online again and was like, should I just get it? And then I held out and it was there, and I was like, you know what, you've wanted it in 3 different time zones, so just get it. And it's just one size. It was 30 quid, which I did think was a bit steep for what it is, but it is really lovely on. It's the pink jewelled t-shirt with the ruffle. It is like sheer. I actually thought it would look like awful with just a bra underneath, but and like something high-waisted, but it didn't look as see-through. Maybe because it's pink and it just kind of merges with my skin colour, but it didn't look as see-through as it looks in person. I don't know, but I probably will wear a top underneath it. But I just love the jewels. There was a few that had like jewels hanging off, and I was like, no, I'm not buying. I'm not paying 35 for something that has jewels hanging off, but this one, they're all intact. And yeah, look, if I've seen it 3 times and I still want it, then I'm getting it. I got a couple of Hello Kitty items this time, which I was not expecting to get. I thought that they would be long gone. And in the last sample sale, one of my ultimate wishlist items was the LAZYOAF white hoodie, but I really wanted it in an XL because I just really wanted it to be oversized. But when I got there, they only had one large, and it was really dirty because someone had just dumped it on the floor like they do, and then put it back because they didn't want it, and it was just gross. And I was like, and it also wasn't reduced by very much, because of it just recently been released, I think, so they knew it would sell. But I was just like, I'm not paying that much for a dirty hoodie that's not actually the size I want. But this time I had a few LAZYOAF Hello Kitty items, and I grabbed them. This shirt I ummed and ahed about, and in the end I was like, you know what? You were eyeing it up online, you were eyeing it up on ASOS, you found it here in your size, just get it. It was 35, which I didn't think was bad for a long sleeved long shirt. It's got the Hello Kitties either side on the front, and then the bows all down the back, which I always thought was just such a cool detail. I just think it looks really effortlessly cool, like undone, and in summer particularly. I love white shirts, so yeah, I really love that. Next item was one of my wishlist items going into the sale. It's the purple bow cardigan. I ummed and ahed because I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember off the top of my head, and it's such a mad rush in there, and my hands were full of items and Ben's were, so I couldn't get my phone out and check. But I wasn't sure if the colours were off on the bows, which does happen with some sample items, and it's never really bothered me. But this was 50 quid, so I didn't really want to get it if it was like really off colour. But I checked, and I don't think it's that bad. So, and it was so thick and lovely. I had to have it. So it's the bow cardigan. There's all the bows. This is the front of it. And you know what, this is actually fit wise maybe my favourite LAZYOAF cardigan to wear done up. I don't wear a lot of them ever really done up because I don't like the way that they make them really like rounded at the bottom. I think it looks odd when it's done up. Well, it does on me anyway. And it makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't know why, it just does. I want my cardigans to like be straight at the bottom. And this, I don't know, is this a little bit more straight? Yeah, I guess it is. But I did this up. This is what I want to put with the velvet purple bag. I did it up and it just was lovely as a like an actual jumper rather than a cardigan as well. And it's just so thick and warm that I definitely thought it was worth the money, and I am really, really chuffed. My boyfriend grabbed this, so good job, Ben. This is the second and last Hello Kitty item I got, and it is the hoodie. I only saw one in the rush of everything, and it was a medium, but I held it up to me and I was like, that looks like it would fit me, which normally I don't ever buy medium from there. I buy whatever the biggest size is. So I took off my hoodie. I was wearing the dress, t-shirt dress, and I put this over, and I said to Ben, does it look ridiculous, because the mirrors were also round with people trying stuff on, and he was like, no, I think it looks fine. And I was like, it felt fine, and I got it home and I was so glad that I grabbed it. I maybe down the line would like to swap it for a bigger size with someone maybe, or sell this and then buy like a second-hand extra large one or a large one, but if I don't end up finding that, it's fine. I actually really like it. And it's just this white hoodie. It's got Hello Kitty on the back. It's got all the like little things down the arm, and apple, milk, and then it says Hello Kitty down this arm, and Hello Kitty on the front. Hello Kitty everywhere. I really like that it's like stark white. I really love wearing things that are stark white, although it's always dangerous territory. But it's got the pocket on the front. It's just really comfy, and yeah, I was really, really glad I picked this up. This next item was one of the things I went in first to grab, like when I said I went to the coats. I really wanted the pink bear coat, but the only one I got hold of was a small to medium, and I got it on, but it just was like uncomfortable. I couldn't move my arms in it, and I was like, no, because it was still not very reduced, because it was in like basically perfect condition. But I also wanted to look for 2 other coats, and this is one of them, and I'm so chuffed that I got it. It was so funny because in the first rush I literally like grabbed 5 coats, and then I literally couldn't grab any more. Like I couldn't hold anything else, so I was like, Ben! Trying to find him around the room, like, help! They were all falling out of my arms. One of the girls that was in the queue with me was like, wow, you were quick. And I was like, well, I'm well trained in LAZYOAF Sample Sales. But this was one of the items that I really, really wanted. It's the leopard print coat with the fluffy hood. It's just like it's like a waterproof raincoat. I've got the pink waste of time coat and the denim patches coat with the fluffy hood, and they're both like my favourite winter coats because they're waterproof, really comfy. You can literally put them over anything. They're one size and they're like big on me, so I can wear jumpers under them, and they've got like fleece lining, so it's actually really warm as well. So I was just super, super happy with this. In love with it. I really want to take it away with me to Disneyland. This was the second item that was in a small to medium, and it fits, so I thought it would. I held it up to me. I really wanted the pastel blue one, but I'd also eyed up this one. I just thought it was really like simple and cute, and their t-shirt dresses have become one of my favourite items to own of theirs. This was £25. Oh my god, I've actually just seen that it's a small. It's not even a small to medium, it's a small. Wow. Well, it fits. I mean, it's tighter than my other ones, but not like not by much. Like, it's this one that's got the heart boobies, the really frilly sleeves. I didn't realise how lovely the sleeves were until I tried it on, actually. It's got a bit of a high neck like they do, and it's just like big flowy dress. But look at that, that is not a size small. It fit me, and this is the other item I want to wear with the purple bow cardigan and the purple velvet bag and just be Miss Purple. Last item was another item that was on my wish list, but that I honestly had resigned to the fact of getting. I think we were like 20th in the queue or something, 25th in the queue, so we were like quite near the front, and we got in the first group. And I honestly just thought if there were any, they were just going to go like that. But actually a lot of people, I think, went for the Esther stuff, the bunny wreaths and all that kind of stuff, because that seemed to get, like, everyone seemed to be on the opposite side of the room to me when I first went in, so I had like my pick of the coats, which was lovely. And I can't believe I found this. I did and ah about the price because I can't actually do it up. It doesn't have a size on it at all, but I tried it on and I'm in love. Like, it's just the softest, loveliest thing, and it is the Gem leopard print coat with this luxurious pink collar. Like, that pink is like just a dream, and I cannot explain to you how soft that is. It's just the softest thing. I love leopard print. It's got big pockets. It's pink lined. I did realise that the lining's like, a coat's always like that. I don't think so. I don't think the lining's like finished off, but I'm sure I could get someone to do that for me. And yeah, it's literally in perfect condition. Even the buttons, I saw a lot of people reporting that like they bought this and then there was no buttons on it. Mine actually has the black heart buttons on it. It's in perfect condition. It is, I can wear it and it's really comfortable, but I can't do it up over my boobs. But a lot of coats I don't ever really do up. I like wearing them open because I want you to see my outfit. So I figured that this was still worth it for me, for the money, and I think this is going to be a Christmas present to me. If you're wondering like where the hell do you get the money for this, although I don't think anyone has to justify their spending to anyone else, like, it's your money, it's your life, do what you want, it's your business. I will say that a few of these things are Christmas presents from people to me. Like, whenever people know that this winter sample sale is coming up, they give me money to go with and say get yourself stuff for Christmas, because they know that a lot of the time there's nothing else I'm really going to want more than LAZYOAF. So rather than buying full price items and hiding it from me, I don't, you know, when you get to my age, you don't mind if you know what you're going to get at Christmas. Also, if I give it to them now and they wrap it, I'll probably forget. Like, a lot of the time I forget before Christmas, because in the rush of getting everyone else's presents and wrapping, I forget, and then I'm like, oh, it's a pleasant surprise, I forgot that I got that. This coat is going to be, I think, from my mum and dad, and I am just, I cannot explain how soft it is. I love it. I am super happy with everything that I got. I came out with 5 bags worth of stuff, but I will say, like, it's so funny because every time I come out I get such dirty looks and stares from people in the queue that are like, why has she got so much stuff? Because I think people have this perception that people that go and buy a lot of stuff just sell it on. I have no intention of selling anything. It's literally for me and for my wardrobe, and that's the way it's been every time. I've only ever sold like a couple of things if they don't fit, because I'm not going to strip. It's not for me personally to strip in the LAZYOAF sale to try on t-shirts and stuff. I'll try on jackets and cardigans, and most of the time, like I said, I'm good at sizing up how things will fit, just holding it up to me. But yeah, I'm really, really pleased. I'm not going to sell everything on. Don't hate on people that get a lot of stuff. And I will say, people keep demanding that they make it like a 5 item per person limit, and I wouldn't go. I wouldn't queue for 5 hours for 5 things. Like, I just wouldn't. And I think that's how a lot of people feel. But yeah, I think I got like 18 items. I think technically the limit, I think they said, was 15, but there was 2 of us, so we could have just split up and bought 30 items. But yes, that's just how I feel about it. They're a business at the end of the day. They're going to want to sell the stock at the end of the day. It's like stuff that they can't sell on their website, so they're going to want to clear it all. And I was committed. I got there 5 hours before the opening time, and I'm really pleased. I love everything that I got, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and let me know what your favourite thing was out of my sample sale haul. If you were there, let me know what you got. Did you enjoy it? Did you come out with everything you wanted? And yeah, that's it. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day, and I will see you again soon. Bye!